What's up everybody, this is Danny and today I've partnered with LG to show you my simple but effective large screen projection setup. And yes, that is over a 120-inch projection behind me. It looks sweet. In the last smart home tour, a lot of you asked about the furniture that's in the living room, so I'm gonna bring my wife back by popular demand and she's gonna let you know about the choices that she made and maybe where you can pick some of this stuff up. But first, let's get to the heart of the setup, and that is the LG Cinebeam HU70LA 4K projector. This projector, for having a crisp 4K resolution, is much smaller than I thought it would be. It has a nice modern design, clean lines, and while it can be ceiling mounted, I just placed mine right here on the console behind the couch. I was afraid that the projector would be too loud right behind the couch, but it's on right now. Can you hear it? It's really quiet, so you don't have to worry about it being loud. I have a nice big wall and it looks great just on the white wall. There's nothing like watching content on a screen this large. It's really awesome. This is a wheelless LED projector. Colors are nice with HDR10 support. This projector is 1500 lumens and it looks fantastic in my setup, especially at night. It might not be quite bright enough for a complete daytime use, but it looks great, especially on a wall this big. It's extremely easy to set up. In fact, if you've ever used an LG TV before, this is the same experience. You get that great WebOS experience with all the smart features that you get in their TV lineup. There's built-in Wi-Fi, all of the streaming apps are here. I just signed in and started watching right away. I appreciate the amount of ports on the back. You get 2 HDMI, including 1 audio return channel. You also get USB-C. Kudos to that, LG. You also have 2 USB-A, a headphone jack. You get a cable in, you get Ethernet. This thing is loaded. And you'll be happy to know if you ceiling mount it, the remote will work with the IR port on the back. The Magic Remote experience is the same because I have quick access to the Google Assistant by just hitting this one button on the remote. Then I can control my smart home, turn off the lights, and get ready to binge watch Netflix or Hulu. Gaming is also amazing on a screen this big, so you can hook up your Xbox One X or your PlayStation 4 Pro, and that experience is like no other. If you have compatible phones, you can even cast wirelessly, which is nice, like on this LG G8X. This could be that perfect gift for somebody that's trying to bring that theater experience home with them. And to be honest with you, I'd rather watch on this sweet setup in the comfort of my own home. The built-in speakers on the projector are decent, but for that movie experience, you can add any speaker that you want with Bluetooth or auxiliary input. Since this setup isn't permanent, it will end up moving into my office where my LG soundbar and sub combo lives. But until then, I wanted to try out some portable sound for fun colors during the movie. For the kids, I use the LG X-Boom Bluetooth speaker. It won't break the bank, but it packs a really big sound for the size and price, so definitely check this out. But when I needed just a little bit more sound, I paired it up with the new Amazon Echo Studio. And man, just this one speaker right in the center of the room, it sounds fantastic. Deep bass and crisp highs, and it fills the living room really well. I know that you can pair a couple of these together, so I'm gonna order an extra one and try it out. I can't wait for that. And just make sure you follow me on social and I'll let you know how it goes. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this movie, so make sure you check the links down below for the LG Cinebeam projector. You never know when they'll go on sale, so make sure you check current pricing, and then I'm gonna hand it off to my wife to give you the rest of the tour.
Now that the techie part's over, here comes the fun part. A lot of people have asked in all of Danny's videos where all the furniture and stuff's from, so I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of the pieces I got to choose for this living room. The piece that we get axed. Ooh. All right, the piece that we probably get the most questions on, and I think it's like the centerpiece of the room, because we don't have a fireplace because we live in Florida, it is the BDI Elements storage console. And the reason that we went for this versus the media version of it, because there are 2 versions, the media one just sits a little bit lower to the ground. And I actually prefer the look of this where it's a little bit higher. It just fits our living room much better than the media version.
And the media console has wheels.
Oh, and the media console has wheels, which would make it very easy when Danny has to change all the components back here, but I want to be difficult and I got this one.
Correct.
In all seriousness, it is a beautiful piece, and the part that I probably love the most is all of these are little doors. And inside the doors is all the wires and all the junk that nobody wants to see, am I right? The reason I love it is it's got that warmth to it. As you can see, a lot of our living room and a lot of our house is very cool tone, but this has the warmth to it, but it doesn't age the room. It's got a very modern look with the kind of grassy look about it, and the legs on it are really modern. The next piece that gets quite a bit of attention too is this beautiful coffee table. This is from West Elm and it's called the Origami coffee table. We got it in the large size, there is a smaller size. It's been great, we've had it for going on 3 years and it still looks brand new. So it also makes some nice Instagram shots for Danny. And this thing sits on top of it year round and we just change it out with seasonal decor. It's from Target and they still have them there, I was there yesterday. I know I'm probably gonna get some questions about little doggy here. Her name is Apple, and she's from a local boutique here in Florida. Speaking of West Elm and Target, that's 2 of my favorite shops. This is where this kind of corner is from. This lamp, it's just a tripod lamp. That's from West Elm. You can actually get a similar one to it in Target as well, which is a little bit cheaper. We also have these chairs, which I actually bought on Target. They weren't in store, they were target.com. And we got those when we first moved into the house, and that is my spot, has become my favorite place to sit. So they're really comfortable despite them not looking very comfortable. You feel like a little kid in them, but we contemplated changing the legs, but we kind of like it now. It's just kind of stuck. I mean, they haven't held up very, very well, but what does with kids, right? Pillows, again, change out seasonally, and those are covers from Amazon, which is where most of my pillow covers come from. The couch. Say what you will about an IKEA couch, this one is incredible. We bought a part of this couch about 3 years ago and it is still in fantastic condition. It is super comfy, but we only had the sofa part in our old house. And then when we moved in here, we went back and forwards about a sectional and I got off my way and we added on this section right here. So they actually do sell it in a full sectional, but we already had this part, so we just added on this little part right here, and I think it fits the space perfectly. Do you agree? Probably the best part of it, and the reason that we kept this couch instead of buying something new, is the fact that you can literally take every one of these covers off, unzip them, throw them in your washing machine, you line dry them, and it looks like a brand new couch the next day. You can even wash the arms. Not that I've done it that much, do not zoom in, because it is bad, but with little kids, sometimes, you know, if you get a spillage or something, you just have to unscrew a couple of things and you can pull off the arms and wash everything. So it's a fantastic couch, and for the price, I don't think you can beat it, and it looks nice. The final part of the room, the rug. It is from Amazon. It is called the Orion Rug. I don't know the exact style, but we will link that below for you. But considering we have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, it has held up pretty well in the past 6 or 7 months that we've been living here. It needs a little bit of TLC, I'm not gonna lie, but you get some resolve and you can get almost any stain out of this. It's actually an indoor-outdoor rug, but it's still very comfortable. I think it looks really nice. It's just very neutral. Probably my favorite thing that we did to this house was the blinds, and they're not cheap, but they're an investment and they stay with the house. So we went for the Plantation Shutters, but we also went for the non-traditional without the stick. We have the hidden tilt behind them, and we did the split. So you can keep the top open while the bottom's closed to give you a little bit of privacy, but you still get light in. But I feel like they just add that modern touch to them. The cool thing is all you have to do to open them is like that, and you can open your window. And my secret thing that I really love about it is at night when I'm closing them, I feel like Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune with her little letters. So that's it for the living room tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of the kind of the furniture and the design behind some of Danny's smart home stuff, let him know in the comments below, and maybe I can pop in from time to time if you'll have me. Everything that I mentioned today and maybe some other things will be linked below, as well as the LG projector. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.